Aunt Shanna, your brakes are gonna slow you down now. Beware. I wonder how far this thing will jump at the sand dunes. That's cool.
This is awesome.
That. Good morning. Just rolling down the road and realized I'm here.
Hi guys, how are you?
Just got some water changed, still in the truck, and we're just debating on what we're gonna do today. Family calls, and sounds like my aunt, which happens to be your twin sister.
Yeah, she's got this lovely old Chevy truck right here that needs rear brakes on it. And so I ordered some and they showed up last night. So we're thinking I can do that today.
We get hammering these little projects out, aiming for some bigger ones, and these little ones just keep rolling. So we gotta just keep doing them. And we didn't quite get exhaust finished. So we've got a 4-door JK that we need exhaust on. I think it's mostly on. It just needs a muffler and a tailpipe.
Needs a muffler and a tailpipe. It's all rusted out.
So not a full exhaust, just out the back.
Out the back. So it should be pretty easy. It's not a very big car like that truck that we just finished.
Right.
So this is kind of what we do every day. Just a lot of normal life stuff. Seems like we're kind of the go-to guys here in town. So everybody brings their stuff to us. So we're gonna fix them.
Which is perfect.
Brakes are pretty noisy.
I was hearing a little bit of noise from right there when you pulled in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the back brakes are completely gone.
You did fronts, right?
I did fronts like a month ago, but I didn't even look at the backs. It was one of those deals where I just didn't have a lot of time. So
we'll get her on the hoist and get some tires off. These are rusted in pretty good. It's been a minute, obviously. The brakes are gone.
I'm guessing this is probably the first time anything's been done with these brakes. But I don't know.
Back brakes usually last a long time. Let's go see the other side. You've got it off, right?
I got it off. This is actually the rotor. It's about paper thin on one side. This side was clear gone. The other side's not very good either. The brakes, yeah, they're about through the shoe.
Well, you still have brake shoes?
Well, that's weird, isn't it?
See how that pad is tapered?
Yeah.
It's rusting up on the slider.
It's seized up, isn't it?
Because that side's less than that side, so it's cocked sideways, stuck in there.
So I wonder what's wore the rotor out then.
Because it's keeping brake on it. It's keeping pressure on it. The rotor's sticking.
But there's still shoes on it. I mean, there's still lining on it. It's not into the metal. That's weird. Wonder if this one is the same.
That side's metal on metal.
That's the one she was hearing.
That one would make some noise. Look at that. It's even going to come off.
Oh, that one's gone too.
That one's rough. What do we have for new stuff? We have brakes and rotors.
We got new drilled rotors and ceramic brakes. I think we're going to have to free those sliders up. I think they're stuck on the calipers.
Yep. How's that look?
I think we found the problem. This one moves. This one is seized up.
Tight.
So we're going to have to break that one loose and clean it up a little.
Well,
I should have talked to Sean before I did this. I'd have just ordered calipers.
yeah, we can free it up, but
Yeah, we'll just free it up and it'll be brand used.
that's something that just happens with old vehicles. They just quit working. It'll spin though. We can get it freed up.
I'll get a socket and put on it and see if we can break it loose. Let's see what this will do. Oh.
And look.
Yeah, it's supposed to spin inside the rubber.
How'd it do? Did it spin it?
Yeah, it kind of spun the rubber.
Or something. Lube and pressure. My dad got this out. He had to run real quick for a minute. We'll take half of that off. The boys are racing around as usual. Check out how dirty that is. We're gonna polish it on the wire brush, wire wheel here. Get her cleaned up a little bit. Definitely cleaner. We'll try to spray this caliper out, and then we'll put some anti-seize in it. And I wish we had a new boot, but we don't. Wasn't planning on rebuilding these, or else we could have. That side's beautiful. That side's good. We'll get it as good as we can, and it'll be what it'll be. It'll be better than when it came here, and it'll last for a long time. Without this sill, there's possibilities it could rust up again, but it won't be for a little while. Just gonna squeeze a little bit of that on there. Should be plenty, except I screwed up. Oh yeah, that's money. Stick what's left of that back on and hope for the best. Beautiful. Wipe this one off. Grease it up. Put some brakes back together. Driver's side's done. There's my kids. What's up, boys? How was school today? Okay. Alright. Got my help back. Got some brakes in it. We just got to tighten it up, put them back on.
Yeah, this one's close. Just got to
After
throw the
we
rotor
put a
on.
rotor on it. Just the park brake. Call it new. What's your bets on this side? You think both of them are seized? Or just one?
I think it's going to come off, and one of them's going to be seized.
It's definitely angled, at least one. That side moved. I just seen it. And I don't know about that side. Couldn't see it. Brakes.
Oh, I can tell it's seized already. The rubber's gone.
No rubber in that one. But that one's good. Same as the other side. 50-50.
Yep.
Well,
do the same thing,
we'll
I
do the
guess.
same thing. We'll get it freed up, lube it up with some anti-seize, and send it.
It'll probably outlive the truck.
Brakes last a long time. It's a Chevy.
It's a Chevy.
It'll last forever. Till the cam bearings go out, or the lifters. Little things.
Right.
How else do you do this? This is the only way I've ever done it. It works. Grab an old crusty brake shoe, my clamp, just squish it back in. Works pretty good.
Seems to work. Seems like they ought to have something developed by now that would do that.
Yeah, I think they have tools for that, but
We just don't have them?
we don't have one.
Oh, gotcha.
We have this.
And that works.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Set that on. Maybe. Got it a little wide there for some reason. Oh yeah. Money. Aunt Shanna, your brakes are gonna slow you down now. Beware.
Don't know if that's a good thing or not. She's always running in high gear.
Yeah, everybody has to stop at some point.
Right.
Milwaukee's, I love them. They have this issue with the battery. bouncing out too far, then you have to hold it in.
Yeah.
I don't know what the best option is, but I'm kind of looking for some upgrades. The Hercules stuff is nice.
It usually does it when you're in the worst position.
Like the 1/2-inch gun on lug nuts. I'll bet when we put these back on, we could see that you're sitting here holding the battery. Kind of obnoxious.
Almost needs a rubber band around it.
Yeah. I may order one, try something different. It's just a pet peeve. I don't know, just, you would think the battery would just stay in on them. We need a rotor. Right?
Looks good.
Now we can open it back up. Sweet. How do we go test brakes? Like, you go for a test drive when you do an upgrade, see how it works, like an exhaust. You go listen to it. Do we go hit the...
I think you do a brake check, see if it'll slide in the
0 to 100, see how quick it'll stop?
Right.
100 to 0. 100 to 0.
See how quick it'll turn around and go the other way. Yeah.
We could come up with something.
I'm sure of it.
Don't worry, Aunt Shanna, we'll take care of your truck. Well, it's that time of day. Kids are having fun on bikes, and we're done with one project. Aunt Shanna, your truck has brakes. On to the Jeep. Check out this baby. It's got a map all over it. That's kind of cool. You don't see that every day, that's for sure. Kind of reminds me of Hunter's Jeep a little bit. It's red. His is red. I wonder how far this thing will jump at the sand dunes. Probably won't find out on this one. Didn't sound very good, did it? Sounded pretty rough. How'd it sound inside, Dad?
It sounds like the muffler's got a great big hole in it.
That's what I thought.
Inside, and it's
Terrible.
And you can smell it in there. It stinks.
Stinks. Not good.
And it's like really hot in there since it's been outside.
It's been outside. Well, we'll get her on the hoist and have a look.
Kind of an interesting color choice. This has got Mount Carmel on it. Tells the elevation. All these other mountains. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All across the country, I guess.
I guess.
It's all over the Jeep. So, yeah,
That's a one of a kind.
Here's the Rubicon Trail. Devil's Peak.
Sweet.
Yeah, kind of cool.
It's like putting a tack in a wall. I'm from right here.
This is the best part of this Jeep right here.
The Hemi?
It's not a V6. It's got a 5.7 Hemi in it.
Oh, baby. That is definitely an improvement.
Yeah.
All right, what are we looking at here?
Well, I think I can see why it stinks in the cab so bad. That shoots up into the bumper. It goes right up through the floorboard right there into the cab. There's kind of a hole right there.
If it's making it this far, looks like it's moving a lot. Oh yeah, that's cool.
This is awesome.
That's cool.
It's almost rusted. It clearing two there, and they got heat wrap on it. Sweet.
Money. But he only wants to go from here back,
right?
Here. He doesn't want to mess with that.
No, he just wants to go from right here back.
Okay.
Looks like they've welded that already. It's already broke.
Well, if he's looked at it and knows what he's got.
He really don't know what he's got. He don't know anything about it. He took it to a station in Kanab and they looked at it and told him to send it over here and have us put an exhaust on it.
Well, we'll go from the split back.
I think that's a good call.
Okay. We'll see if we can improve this a little bit. We're not going from the collectors, so that's nice. We may be redoing that piece in the future.
Sean's got his hands full over here. He is fixing bikes. Probably the most important job in the shop right now.
To somebody it is.
These boys are wanting to tear it up. And Daxton's chain keeps coming off, so Uncle Sean is tightening the chain.
Let's do 11/16.
Okay, I'm gonna start taking this apart. This has got a whole bunch of heat wrap around the exhaust. I'm pretty sure it's rusted clear off. So somebody has helped him to be able to drive it home by doing this. Because I'm pretty sure the muffler is just completely gone under this wrap. And that probably helped, at least to get it home. Oh yeah, the whole end of the muffler's rusted out. Well, what do you think? It's got a hole in it there. The end of it's broke clear out here. All the way around to there. Yeah, it was probably pretty exhausting inside the cab. So we're going to cut all that off and just start over. Kind of binding up on me. Yeah, that's kind of binding up. There we go. Now I think we can take the rest of it out in one piece. Well, if I can get this grommet to pry off of here now, it should just come right out. Okay, there's one. Now there's another one back there. Actually, there's two more back here.
How's it coming?
Well,
Got the bikes together.
I need some help getting that one and the back one. Maybe,
The hangers?
Maybe spray it with some WD. That might help.
This one has a big washer on it.
Yeah, we're gonna pull the top one off.
What about this one? Same?
This and either one of those will come off. The bottom one would be great if they'd come off. Need to pry that off.
That one?
It's got no pressure on it.
Sideways?
This seat?
Yeah.
No, side to side. You just have to have the
And the back one?
And the back. That should fall out.
It's close. Got it.
Okay.
No.
Heck yeah. I like it. There you go. That is one crusty old exhaust. Yeah, got the goodie out of that one.
Yeah, we'll just start over on that bugger.
We've seen better, huh, Rhett? That's an old one.
Yep.
Okay, well, that'll go right in the dumpster. Okay, we're going back together. So, for where the muffler needs to be, we put a piece in right here. Put it like that. Because of this hanger right here, we're gonna have to grind that. That's got a little burr on it.
Give it a little love.
But something like that will get us a muffler. And then we just need a tailpipe.
That looks good.
So I think we make this fit, get a hanger on it, and then we'll start doing some bending. That hanger gonna work?
I think we can just lay it like that under it. No, but maybe turn it the other way, huh? So it's on the pipe instead of the muffler. What do you think?
Cool.
That way maybe? Or
I like that.
bang. here somewhere.
How's the back look? Do I need to pitch it over so we're not?
No, I think we're good right there.
It'll miss? Oh yeah.
It'll miss about 2 inches.
Awesome.
I think if we hold it up there a little bit so it's higher, it'll be better.
Pump this side up so it puts a little weight on it. Like
You
that?
want me to, yeah.
Okay. Like that. There we go.
Do you want to?
Weld it off.
You want to tack that muffler?
Right there.
Or you know what? If we wait, we can weld this, and then we've only got to weld the one on top.
Yeah.
Might want to weld it on that front piece though.
Do we want that piece? Yeah, does it need to pitch it over? Is it straight?
That's about where I want it, right there.
Mostly welded.
Cool, it'll stay.
We can start bending and designing now. It should almost match the old one.
Other than we want to do it a little different.
Measure tape.
I think it needs to come to about right here and then kick over. Maybe even kick up right there.
Probably should kick up, not over.
Yeah, probably up. I'm not sure what that degree is going to be. I don't have my degree ring here. I'm guessing probably 25 to 30 degrees.
What inches are you at? Your fingers.
20 inches.
Perfect. That'll get us started.
Yeah, that would be a good start.
Close? This is what guesstimation looks like.
Mostly. It probably needs to go pretty high, doesn't it? Because this is going to flex clear to where those bump stops hit, you think?
Yep.
So probably 38, and then we'll pitch it down almost a 90 degree, maybe a little more than 90, probably at least a 90.
That'll be somewhat close.
Yeah, that's,
What are we gonna do? Mess up a length of pipe?
that's kind of how this one is. It's a little, the muffler's back just a little further and it kind of goes up. Actually, it only goes to like 34. See where the rear end's been hitting it? Because it was laying over the third member.
Right. We don't want to go too high or we'll be close to the floor.
Yeah.
'Cause this was laid way over. If we go 34 and just stand it up,
Yeah.
right?
I think you're right. That's just a little more than a 90.
Yeah. We can about match it other than
Okay.
that one bend.
Gotta go that way.
How far?
A little further. Right there.
Okay.
That'll give us just a little
You gonna
longer
level it?
than what we got.
That doesn't look high enough though. Center to center's a
12
foot.
inches.
And what's this one?
12.
Is it? That one just looks
Should we
more.
go a little more?
Maybe once it's bent it'll look right. I don't know.
We can go a little more.
Let's go here more. 2 inches.
That's 2.
Perfect.
90.
Should we see if we can fish it up in there?
Yeah.
See how it looks?
Kind of needs a little dog leg on that end, doesn't it? Oops.
Yeah, we need to pitch it over a little.
Turn it kind of like that, and then put a line right in the middle of it, where it needs to go right there.
On the bottom or the side?
On
On the inside, right?
your side, yeah. Come right in the middle. And it can go back a little if it needs to as well.
Just thinking if we're over here out of the way. Okay.
There.
Let's give it a try. We've about got a tailpipe. Got some bends. We needed all hands for a second getting it fit, but that's pretty close.
That's 80. That should be pretty close, I think.
Let's go try it.
Okay.
Got it? Yeah, she's a little noisy. Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Okay.
Probably a little long. We'll have to cut it down.
Let's do that.
Okay. Roll it.
Like that.
Looks good. As long as we're hanging right there.
I think it needs to go up a little higher so we don't drag it.
I think so too.
Maybe.
Get a jack under it, something to hold it up.
Maybe make it so it slides in a little further. Whoops. Maybe
Let me cut a little bit off this.
maybe a couple inches.
Okay, that's in.
Oh, I like that.
That's looking better.
I like that.
Got us up higher. Roll it. Yeah, that's gonna look good right there.
What do you think? Right here somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So they opened the gate
No, we opened it.
and Merlin got through.
We opened it. I picked the lock. Spencer swung the gate out of the way and said, "Let's go."
So he brought this little Bugatti up here, and it's pretty cool. It looks like it's had a little altercation on it here and there.
We've modified it a little, made it better.
I mean, it wouldn't be Merlin's if it wasn't modified a little, right?
Gotta make it better, Shane. You know how it is. It's good when you get it. It's just not quite great. So I tried to make it great.
So what motor did you put in it?
So it still has the original 1300. 36 horsepower, 28 millimeter carburetor. It's bone stock.
Oh my gosh.
But it runs pretty good. Like Spencer was surprised. We were 55 mile an hour on the road, no problem, just cruising.
1,200 pounds. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
run good.
Yeah, so we got on Darwin scales down there, and it was 1260.
I like the windows. Those are just cool.
High
This thing's
speed.
just factory, isn't it?
It's pretty cool. I mean, they did a good job considering it's just a fiberglass shell over a Volkswagen pan.
Right,
Like it has the little nose on it and everything. You know, that's
right.
Insane.
kind of a funny little deal. But
You got plenty of brakes, don't you?
I put brakes on
You
it.
got brakes.
Well, when I got the thing, did you see the episode when I drove back?
No.
I did.
We had no brakes.
Yeah,
We ran this
you
fender over.
guys were Flintstoning it.
Well, this wheel was kind of working, and we ran the fender over, and it chopped that brake line. So then we had one up there working, but it had hose clamps on the hose. It would squirt fluid when I'd push on it too hard.
Brad was out there dumping fluid in it while you was trying to stop.
I told Brad, I says, we only got 2 more stops to Havasu, and we can park it. So luckily there was no traffic. We just drove it with no brakes.
That thing's sweet.
It is pretty cool little car.
And for those of you that don't know, that is the dimmer switch. That is old school. Does this have an Anuga horn on it?
And it's kind of an Uga horn, but it just bump.
Bump, bump.
You gotta have it revved up because it was 6 volt and it barely makes voltage.
That's pretty cool.
So those wheels are pretty rare on this car.
Yeah.
I didn't have wheels for the car, and my friend Lucas come by and he goes, "I got these 4-lug VW wheels. They'll probably fit your car."
Really?
And I'm like, "Well, what are they?" He goes, "They're from a Puma."
What is that?
So a Puma is a Brazilian-made Volkswagen. It looks kind of like a 280Z,
Okay.
but they were only sold in Brazil.
And they have Volkswagen motors.
They're completely Volkswagen pan, base, everything.
Okay.
But those wheels are factory Puma wheels. That's why they have the little Puma cap on the cap.
Right on.
It's a sweet ride. Glad you swung in. You got the golf cart and everything for the car show?
it's all down there at the car show.
I think I'm going to take the little Ford. It hasn't been there for a couple of years
It's time.
because I was gone last
You gotta
year.
wash it.
No, he's not gonna wash it.
Should I wash it?
It hasn't.
I mean, this is my daily driver. Okay, I'll wash it.
Wash it, Shane.
Yeah.
Get the mitt and the bucket out. Get the wheels shined up.
I think the last time I washed it was probably the last time I took it to the car show. And that was 2 years ago.
The only time I ever seen him wash the old Ralph truck was after we almost sunk it in Jinx's pond.
That was,
evidence
I had to.
We well,
We couldn't even see out the
we had
windows.
so much mud on the thing, we had to handyman jack the thing up and put chains on it just to get it out of where we were at.
Oh my!
And there was nobody coming over to get us.
You had chains with you.
He had chains with him.
I had
yeah.
a set of chains in the back.
We chained the front. We jacked it up and chained the front.
Nobody else was that stupid.
You knew you were gonna need them. I'm gonna pack these chains.
No, I think he was just packing them around. It was wintertime, but it
wintertime.
was muddy.
Yeah.
And we're like, "Oh yeah, we can drive across the pond." No, we can't.
That's awesome. Oh.
Almost put it in the water.
Oh, those were the days.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
blue clay around here, it's slick.
That's pretty cool.
Well, it's pretty sweet of Merlin to swing in. Not every day that happens. Maybe we'll see him at the car show tomorrow.
I think we're just about ready.
Okay, I got this in. Yep. Work in, okay. Hold it up high a little bit and I'll tack this and I'll come and get the hanger.
Okay.
Ready? Okay,
Just kind of down below the frame just a little.
right there.
Right there.
Okay. Should make sure everything's. We're not gonna rattle against the spring buckets, are we?
Nope. That looks good from back here.
It's up out of the way. It won't get hit or rub or.
Oh, this wheel's about 2 inches below it.
Perfect.
So I think we're good.
Sweet.
Well, I think we are all done with this exhaust. We've got the hangers in. We've got good clearance everywhere. Yeah, I think it looks great. Should breathe good. And most of all, it should wake this Hemi up and make it sound like it's supposed to sound. What do you think, Sean?
Let's do it. Let's set it down and fire it up.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, that looks good. It's just disappearing.
I like it.
It's up high so it won't get tore off. Yeah, I like it. Looks good. Well, moment of truth. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh yeah. Sounds really good. Yeah, that sounds great. It's got a little bit of a rumble to it, but it's not bad.
Yeah. I like that. Doesn't
Cool.
stink. The cab.
No, it's blowing it all out here.
Yeah.
I don't hear any leaks. Well, let's kick some jacks. Pull it out of here. Oh yeah. I think that's how those things are supposed to sound.
Way better than the V6s.
Well,
Well, that's a couple projects out of the way this week.
yeah, I think it's been a productive week. I'll call the owner and tell him to come get it out of my yard,
I like it.
and we'll have an empty hole there to park something else.
What could we fill up next, huh?
Right.
It won't take long.
No.
Well, we got the projects done.
Yeah.
It's not dark yet. I'm gonna go do some chores.
Yeah. There's always something to do.
I think I got some hay to load. Go hook the gooseneck up. We'll go get some hay loaded and delivered.
I think I'll go visit my sister. Check on her. Haven't
That'd
seen
be a
her
good
for a
day.
while.
Yeah.
So, right on.
Let's go hook a trailer up and we'll roll north, see how the water's looking in Panguitch. Dig into the haystack a little bit and get some of that delivered. I didn't even check them for mice. Even sitting up on this wire, just grab them, shove my foot in. Had a dang mouse in it the other day. Oh, can't get your boots off fast enough. That's a pretty gross feeling when you're pulling your boot on and you just feel the squish between your toes. Nasty. Got Rhett with me tonight and Rizzo. She's gonna get some miles in, chasing whatever she's chasing. We're gonna shut a couple lines off. We gotta move too and pack some hand lines. You guys gonna help? I don't know how I'm gonna hold you and pack some hand lines, but we'll get this figured out. Whew. Let the old water get by. You guys didn't help very much right there. Everything one-handed. Let's figure this out. Got it. That's a win. One down, one to go. Sweet. Water's on. It's not even dark. Look at that. I love early days. Got the junk Ford hooked up. Why is that? Because it's a heavy load. I didn't know if the Dodge would handle it. Pretty hay. Beautiful crop this year. And we need a trailer load. That depends on who you're talking to. Do you fit all you can fit? Do you get half a light, easy going home load? We gotta text and find out. I'm not sure exactly how many to get. I'm afraid I know the answer already, but we'll let that warm up a minute. I'm afraid I remember 15, 16 bales, which is more than I want to haul. But I don't want to bring a trailer back tomorrow, so probably gonna load it up. Just making the sunset. And the hay's all loaded. I just got to throw a couple of straps. And we've got this battle won. So we'll unload it in the morning and have some customers happy. Life will be good. I should have started loading at the back of the trailer. All our weight's not on the back. Needed 16 bales, so I set these 2. So the weight will be on the back rather than a lot of tongue weight. What a fun day. Got a lot of projects done. Got to hang out with my kids, my dad. I keep saying that, but that's the part I love about it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time.